Hey everyone, Mike Hagon from the Hagon Jones Homestead, hanging out here in the greenhouse lunchtime during work here, late August, super hot here in Ontario, Canada. We just got our heat wave. It's been actually a quite lovely summer, lots of rain, but here we are with our weekend, no rain, and temperatures are sitting at 40 Celsius, 45 Celsius in the greenhouse, which is about 112 Fahrenheit, so it's quite hot out here today. This video is kind of a conclusion video. I never did the beginning because I wanted to see if it would work first before I made the video, but I'm super excited. Some of them did work. What I did was I took cuttings from a bunch of different berry bushes I have on the property, either potted or planted in our berry rows. I put them into a clear container that I got at Canadian Tire with a mixture of sand, perlite, and peat moss. I can see the roots from the Aurora Haskap so far. Some of them are just dead. The raspberries don't look like they did well. The Saskatoon berries don't look like they did too well. I'm going to pull out a few Saskatoon berries, but this video is really about the Aurora Haskap, how I did it, how it worked, and you know, show you the root structure, show you the transplant process, and give you a quick rundown on what I did when I planted them. So let me get organized here. I will show you a little close-up of what I can see for the roots, and then just show you the transplant process. All right, thanks again for watching. Don't forget, while we're here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Lots more videos coming up as we grow our homestead here in Eastern Ontario. All right. So as you can see at the far end here are the Saskatoon berries. Nice and green, looking healthy. Next to those, Aurora Haskap are the far ones. Next to those are Saskatoon berry. They don't look as successful. And then here are a few straggler raspberry cuttings that I did. Again, you know, I don't know if I said this in the intro, but I did slack on these, failed to water them enough, that kind of stuff. So I'm really ecstatic that anything survived. So these were planted or put into this about the end of June, early July. And as you can see down low here, there is roots crawling around the bottom, and I am hoping that those are attached to the Aurora Haskap berries, and I am going to transplant those in this video right now. All right, so I've got my pots filled. Just a little touch on this. I use ProMix. I use a pretty basic organic fertilizer. You know, I got this off Amazon. I just kind of bought the cheapest one, not gonna lie. And then I used a little bit of blood and bone meal kind of in the mixture. Not much, maybe a handful of each kind of into this big container filled with soil. And I didn't even use all the soil. So, all right, so I've got 10 pots. Looks like I have 10 success stories with the Aurora Haskap. I'm going to, well, we're going to pull one out and kind of see how it looks. So the first one here looks dead. Let's pull that out and see what happens. Oh my God, it has roots. So I'm going to go ahead, pull off the dead branches and plant that one. So I'm just going to open up a hole with my fingers, make sure all the roots are in there. So that's one down. I found it really hard to get them out there, and I could have damaged some roots, so I'm just going to loosen the soil here a bit so that when wow. So that is a heck of a success story. Look at those roots on there. So again, like I said, I planted these. I don't have a date, of course, because I'm an idiot and I didn't write it down. But it's late June, early July, like July 2nd latest. So it is August 25th right now. So less than 2 months, I got successful roots on the Aurora Haskap berries for sure. So that's and you know, I thought I was 10 to 12. Well, I just pulled up that dead one. Here's another dead one. You know, it's got tiny roots. I hate to say it, but I'm actually gonna just discard that one. So 10 to 12 or so, about 11 success stories. So, you know, I can't complain about that in less than 2 months. So another great root system here. As the root systems get bigger, I'm just making the hole bigger in the pot to accommodate. And I just want to make sure every root gets way down there so it has lots of room to grow. Just making sure I pack it nice and tight. That one went kind of low, so I'll top dress with a little bit of soil. There we go. Well, there we go. I ended up with 11 out of 12. So, and one of them, it did have roots, but I have to be honest, they're so small, they look dried up, I'm not going with it. So it would have been 12 out of 12 if I paid attention and watered them on time. Kind of a little bit about how I did the cutting. Super simple. Basically, I took this year shoot, so a new growth, cut it off like I would regular, got it to about that size, cut off every single branch or every single leaf set except for the top. I used a razor blade to do that. I dipped these cuttings into a rooting hormone powder, just again, anything I could find at the hardware store. Nothing special. Then I added it into the mix, and as I said earlier in the video, the mix is sand, perlite, and drawing a blank, peat moss. There we go. Sand, perlite, and peat moss. So that is that. I'm very happy. I will do another video with the failed Saskatoon berries and the failed raspberries, but maybe I won't because they failed. But this was great. This was successful, and I just wanted to pass that on. So once again, thank you so much for coming and checking out the Hagon Jones Homestead video on transplanting Aurora Haskap cuttings. Please don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. You know, the more subscribers we get, the more we want to make videos. So I really appreciate it. And that is it. That is all. Thanks for checking us out, and have a fantastic day.